Morning, everybody. Let's do the news.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Preliminary reporting shows 13 tornadoes touched down in Tennessee on Saturday. It was a catastrophic tornado outbreak that claimed 6 lives in Middle Tennessee. The National Weather Service is still out surveying damage. It's from Fox 17 News. I got a lot of messages just checking in. I was not home. I was in Florida, so I wasn't here for that. I was fortunate. It did not hit near where I lived. And that's pretty much consistent with everybody here, right?
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same.
But they come, man, and everybody that's been through a tornado knows, they come quick, they hit hard, and they get out. I mean, it's before you know it. And so always, Eddie, with your kids, do you have a plan in place?
Yeah, we have a designated room that we're going to go to. And then, I mean, other than that, dude, I'm from South Texas. We didn't experience anything like this. So in the last 10 years that we've lived here, I've just tried to kind of come up with anything I could.
What about you?
Yeah, we have a closet under the stairs, but one of the tornado that hit in East Nashville, our son is can't handle it.
Yeah.
So when Ben bought his new home, he was real intentional about finding a house with a basement because that would make Stevenson feel so much comfortable. And so luckily the kids were actually with Ben during this, and Ben has a basement. So that brought me comfort knowing that Stevenson felt more safe.
On another note, on Thursday and Friday of last week, it's really the one time of the year that we just kind of buckle in and go, hey, let's do this together. Let's help out. And we raised $2.5 million for St. Jude Research Hospital, which is just such a fantastic number and says so much about you guys as listeners. And when I refer to us, I don't refer to us in the room. I refer to us as in the B team, as in the big group of listeners that can make such a difference. And, there's a reason that we actually dedicate a couple shows just to St. Jude. It's because that hospital helps kids everywhere. Even if the kid doesn't come there, all the research gets shared openly with everybody. So if you think, I'm not making a difference by calling and just being a single partner in hope, I can tell you that you really are. So $2.5 million, pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
Really good.
It's definitely, it's kind of crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, I only get 10% of that, too, so it stinks.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That'd be crazy. If that's what everybody found out, that I was taking money off the top from St. Jude. Golly, that'd be awesome. And awful. It'd be awful. I shouldn't do that, but I'm talking about, if you could pull that off, that'd be crazy bad. You for sure go to the opposite of the pearly gates on that one. Even if you got away with it.
You go south.
Yeah. You're migrating, just going south for the winter, you know what I mean? Also, let's see. This is when I'm convinced that there's some sort of time machine with this next story, or there's some sort of tip-off.
Here we go.
And it's one of the two. Well, you haven't even heard the story yet. So, a man in New York won $10 million on a scratch-off game. Crazy, right? Because somebody's got to win.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He won his first $10 million in a game a little over a year ago. It's his second $10 million winner.
Oh.
But a scratch-off, how do you predict that?
What do you mean? You go on the other timeline, you go and see the person who won it, then you go to the store and you wait behind that person.
And wait till they're about to buy it?
Yeah, or you buy 10 of them. Yeah. You're telling me within a year he won two $10 million winners.
Has he got any friends that work at the lottery?
So those are the two things I think. Somebody was tipped off or a time machine, and nothing else can be the truth.
Not luck?
It can't just be random.
No chance.
You heard me. And I'm leaning time machine.
But
or he got Biff's Almanac.
Right. The sports almanac.
So if there's a time machine, though, have you not had access to it? Yeah.
Because they know I'll do a lot of fun stuff. It's meant for work only. Those time machines are meant for business purposes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd be going back 1908, watch the Cubs win that World Series. 1964,
all leisure.
Arkansas. Yeah, so that's what. Yeah. They'd be like, all right, let's do some scientific discovery. I'm like, so let's go back to 64 and the Razorbacks won the championship. But yeah, that's it. He took the $6 million lump sum on both wins.
$12 million.
That's nice.
He won 2 times in about a year, $10 million each.
And it's crazy. He still goes to the same convenience store. He didn't just move and retire.
Because he knows another one's coming based on the almanac, the time machine. Do you hide bad news? That's the question. Men are more likely than women to keep bad news a secret. It means that men are more likely to keep quiet about things like failure, such as not getting a promotion at work, while women will often talk about it and be completely open. Men, in an unhealthy way, bottle it up until it comes out, a lot of times in pure anger. However, when it comes to sharing positive news, men and women are about the same. That's from the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I find that to be true. I do think that we're evolving out of that, though, and men are feeling more comfortable opening up and being vulnerable. So I don't know how much of that is how y'all are born or how
I'd say it's
this
more
conditioning,
nurture than nature, but probably a little nature too.
Yeah. So I think that the more we talk about it, the more men will feel comfortable and raise our kids up, raise our boys up, our sons up to share things, have emotions. It is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just like moving on. Like, like a loss. Maybe we lost. Move on. I failed. Move on.
But that would be like somebody dying going, yeah, just move on.
Yeah.
Like there's got to be some sort of mourning.
Grief, yeah.
Like brief, but let's go.
Great, if that's what you can handle. I mean, that's what I do. I lock stuff up and I never revisit it. It's in some island inside of there.
Yeah, but you're revisiting it just without you knowing it. It's
Yes,
manifesting
it's
in other ways.
ways. Like my BH that was injured forever.
It came out of your.
That came from lack of acknowledgement.
What do you mean?
Non-
You held something in so long that it,
No, you guys are wrong. So anything, your body does
Body keeps the score.
react to the things that you're not quite reacting to, consciously.
Right.
You get sick. Stress make you sick. You could be repressing a lot of feelings.
There could be vision problems.
Whoa.
I'm not
Didn't
saying
think
that's
about
what's
that.
going on with Bobby, but
Yeah, stop pointing at me.
I
All right,
am not.
From Prevention Magazine, should you work out when you're sick? That's the question.
I don't think so.
You're supposed to rest.
The answer is
Maybe.
yes.
Oh.
Hold on. There's a caveat. Health experts say that if you feel up to it, you should try to move your body in some way. Don't do the normal exercise you would do healthy, but research shows that exercise increases white blood cell count, and then that helps fight what's making you sick. So don't do what you normally do when you're healthy. They say if you can walk, or if you can stretch, or if you can lift light weights for a little bit of time, that's what to do because of those white blood cells.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
So I like this judge. This judge is creating creative punishments, and if I was a judge, that's all I would do. Heck, I'd have a wheel in there. I'd spin the wheel. One of those, hey, you're free to go. One of those, 10 years penitentiary. The rest of them would all be,
Wow.
yeah, it didn't matter the crime. So Rosemary Hain, 39 years old, who hurled a burrito bowl in the face of a Chipotle worker, is now been sentenced to 2 months or 20 hours a week in this fast food place for however many months, for free, to learn how to do the fast food job. I'm not sure how many months she has to do.
That's
but
pretty
she has
cool.
to work 20 hours a week. I feel like it was 2 months when I read
Yeah, I
the story.
think it's 2 months
Yeah.
at the Chipotle.
Was this a bonehead? I feel like I know this burrito.
We talked about it, but
Okay.
I'm not sure what area.
But that's crazy. So she has to go work with the people she assaulted?
I don't know if it's the same exact store. I think it's just to teach her about what it's like to be a server and to work in that situation that she did not care about and took
Man.
advantage of the people.
But what about her other job?
Hey, that's
You gotta
showbiz,
find
baby.
the 20 hours.
I mean, you got to go pick up trash on the street sometimes. What about your other job? You go do it whenever it's not time to do your
Yep.
other job.
Oh, sorry, boss, can't come in today. I got to be at Chipotle. 'cause
No,
I took-
Chipotle's open after
Weekends,
6
after hours.
and weekends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could do. Okay.
A New Jersey kindergartner becomes the latest member of Mensa after speaking Mandarin out of nowhere.
This is crazy.
Right. Starts speaking Mandarin as a toddler. Says she wants to be a singer, but she'll settle for a fashion designer if that doesn't work out. But the whole Mandarin thing, just starting to speak a language, like what is she exposed to? What is she hearing? What TV shows is she watching? So something's happening, and she's picking it up obviously way faster than even we could.
YouTube channels, YouTube Kids.
In Mandarin.
Probably. But she took an IQ test, scored a 138, which is the 99th percentile, and so she's in Mensa.
I don't know. It's the way
Wow.
it says she started speaking Mandarin out of nowhere. But it had to be from somewhere.
Right, it can't just be like, it just
That's
dropped
not-
in
I
her
know
head.
that's
out
one,
of-
like,
I
you
know
had to
that's
hear
your
it.
point, but like I know that's your point, but just thinking back, like why would they say it that way? Like tell us how. We want
clickbait.
to know.
Did Ray write the article? Sacramento cops are using bait packages to catch porch pirates.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
They have successfully found a way to handle porch pirates this holiday season. They call it their bait package program. Using recycled Amazon boxes, they load it up with legitimate items like iPads, luxury bags, power inverters, whatever, and they put a hidden tracker in that lets you know where the box is taken. Basically, an Apple, one of the little Apple tags, air
Yeah.
tags. So they track it. They go to the scumbag's house, and then they got him. And then if it has over $950 in it, it's a bigger crime.
That is great. That's just like bait car, man. You think you got away with it, and then they shut the car down? Do you
It's
think
so
you got
much like bait car. It's called a bait package.
I mean, you think you got this brand new iPad you're
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
on, and all of a sudden, zoom.
That's from KCRA. And finally, is there any way to sober up instantly?
Yeah,
No.
they say put pennies in your mouth, but I don't ever believe that one.
Drink black coffee.
Maybe
no.
get scared.
Scared, yeah.
Wow. The answer is no. There's no way to
Oh.
sober up instantly. Not even shots of coffee will help, a cold shower, a slap in the face. None of that works. According to the University of Texas, there are no shortcuts. You need about 4 hours to sober up completely. So this is what the article says, not me. Enjoy your buzz. Don't drive. And drink 8 ounces of water every hour to prevent the dehydration that contributes to the hangover.
Yeah, that's good.
That's from Men's Health Magazine. Thank you. That's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
I want to go over to Wendy, who is on the phone right now, waiting patiently to talk to us. Hi, Wendy. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I just wanted to let you guys know how amazing your show was last week at George's.
Oh, yeah. Eddie and I did a pop-up Raging Idiots show, raising some money, and Matt Stell went with us and J.D. Clayton, and, you know, we set up on stage and just, it's kind of like a guitar pull, but it was also kind of funny. We were doing jokes and songs and covers, and I hope you enjoyed it.
It was by far my favorite. I've seen you guys 4 times, which the other 3 were great, but this was by far my favorite.
Well,
Wow.
appreciate that. And the head women's basketball coach, Coach Neighbors, got up and played guitar with us.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
she knows how to.
He.
Oh,
Don't be
he.
sexist.
Wow, Amy. Wow.
Don't be sexist.
Wow,
I could've
wow,
sworn he
wow,
said
wow,
she,
wow,
too.
wow.
What did you say? Coach of the what?
Women's basketball team, don't be sexist.
I just assumed it.
That's why
you
we
know what,
don't
you know
assume.
you know what you do you are when you assume?
Well, I'd rather assume it's a woman than
Wait,
assume
what,
it's a
Bones?
man.
What?
I don't
Sorry.
say that word. A.
I just would.
Okay. Thank you for coming. Thanks to everybody who came. We'll try. I think the plan maybe is to do it every year, but you know,
Oh, that'd be cool.
trying to make a difference. Let us come back because when we come back, let's catch up on the weekend. Lunchbox was treated like a king. He wants to tell us about it.
Oh,
Okay.
can't wait.
He says he was treated like he should be treated every day.
Oh.
Has he ever said
No,
like,
never.
He's normally
But he was
complaining.
treated like a king, and he
Huh.
wants to talk about it, and I will allow it. That's next. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Let's just go check in with everybody. We also did the St. Jude Radiothon Thursday and Friday. So unless you listen to the post show that we did Thursday, we've just only done St. Jude stuff. So let's just go around the room. Went to Arkansas, did a fundraiser there. Me, Eddie, Matt Stell, who has every single day, I know your face, I know your face, and I pray for you.
That's it. That's it. You got it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Matt's a good buddy of ours. And JD Clayton. It was awesome. We had a great job. We raised a bunch of money. We didn't keep a single nickel. So
We did not.
Hey, we lost some money on that one. We went and we shot while we were in Fayetteville at the University of Arkansas with the basketball team and Coach Muss. And then we went to Wichita State and shot with the basketball team there. And so it was awesome. Then I went down to Florida with the Jake Owen Foundation. And I did a show at a theater down there. And it was awesome. It was a great event. And we played golf earlier that day. It was me and Eddie and Darius Rucker and Jake. And Darius like, I'm coming to your show tonight. And I've done stuff with Darius professionally at his show where he's showed up at the $1 Million Show, but he's never come to like my stand-up show. And so I'm like, oh, great. You have to be very funny now because that was only going to be pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, hey, good news is if Darius is there, the laughter is going to be really
Nope,
good.
that's what I'm getting to. Here's the problem. I didn't know where Darius was sitting, but about 2 jokes in, I hear Darius laughing, and I know exactly where Darius is sitting because he's like up in the upper left. Well, now I'm measuring every joke based on how loud Darius's laugh is because his pierces the room. It's so fun and big and ha ha ha. And so the whole show, I found myself going, Darius must not like that one very good.
So when he didn't laugh, you were like, oh, boy, that didn't hit.
I was like, that FGL joke did not roll over well. But it was awesome. And then I asked Darius, because we were planning out the next night. It was like a 2-night event down in Florida. And Jake performed the next night, and Darius went down for that. And I said, hey, let us, Eddie and I, come up and do background vocals for Only Want to Be With You. And so we got up on the stage and we did, and Bobby's so cool, bam, bam, only want to be with you.
Wow.
Jake raised a bunch of money. It was great. It was great.
It's a 2-night thing?
That was like a weekend thing.
Yeah, my show was Friday night. Jake's show was Saturday night.
Okay.
All within under the same umbrella.
Cool.
And Jake raised a bunch of money for his foundation. So very busy weekend. I've had this like sinus cold thing forever, for like 2.5 weeks or so. But man, if you don't get good sleep, you don't get better.
Yeah.
So I don't know that I got the best sleep. I always wake up at 2 a.m. now for some reason.
Yeah. Why? I heard you were up super early this morning. Why?
I don't know, but when I wake up, as soon as my eyes pop open, I know it's 2 a.m. I don't know why. It's 2 a.m. I must be lonely. And so I don't know what the deal is, but I wake up every morning, 2 a.m., ready to go. Then I'm tired by like 9:30.
Yeah.
I don't know what the 2 a.m. thing is now, but that was me. I do want to go over to Lunchbox because he says he was treated like a king.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
Dude, let me tell you, they know how to treat you.
Who's they?
I went to San Jose for our station out there, Bay Country 94.5. And let me tell you, they treated me like a king. I show up, I fly into the San Jose airport, and I'm like, yeah, go outside, got a car, woo, go right. And
They have your name on a sign?
No. They didn't have a name on the sign. It was just a car waiting out there that said, meet him in A9. I said, all right, I'll meet him in A9.
Oh, that's just as good.
Yeah, that's good.
So I went to A9 and boom,
you
there
say?
it was.
Okay. I'm thinking, did he order an Uber or did they?
No, I got a text saying, hey, there's a car waiting for you in A9.
Okay.
So I had to go
Let's
find
go.
A9.
That's awesome.
And so I go to A9, get in the car, and I'm driving. I'm thinking, okay, I'm just going to be at a normal hotel, right? Like a, Comfort Inn or a, Days Inn. And I roll up, and it is like the Bachelor Mansion, dude. It is called the Hayes Mansion, and it is gorgeous.
It's called Mansion?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
And I was like, and the guy goes, my driver, he was like, is this an Airbnb? I was like, hey, man, I know I'm staying at a mansion. And I walk in, and it's this big, elegant, like, house.
Elegant, even.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
So it was an Airbnb they put you in?
No,
A
it
nice
was
one?
it was a hotel, but I guess it was an old mansion, and they turned it into a they put rooms in it.
Mm-hmm. Like
So-
a bed and breakfast type place?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was awesome.
Were you
dude.
feeling good?
I was feeling like I was living the high life, and I'm like, yeah, this is amazing. And then I go to the concert the next night. Let me tell you, they greeted me out front. Hey man, what's up? We're glad. Sent staff out there. I didn't have to,
Somebody gave you 5? Wow.
Like
a high five?
like one of those?
That's what you did.
usually you had to
Yeah.
walk up and you're like, I'm not sure where to go. No, that wasn't how it was. I walked
Oh.
up and this dude Brooks was out there. He's like, dude, we are so glad to have you.
We
I was
love
like-
Brooks.
And I was like, thanks, man. Took me inside. I shook a bunch of hands. They're like, dude, you need a drink? They had a drink in my hand. I
Wow.
didn't even have to. like think about it. Oh, cool, man. I finished that one. They're like, oh, here's another one. Had another drink in my hand.
Get drunk.
Sounds like he is on The Bachelor.
No, I didn't get drunk. But then they were like, man, you probably haven't eaten. Pick any restaurant around here. Where do you want to go? Let's go to a restaurant.
Dang, King Lunchbox.
And there was like a Mediterranean place,
Dang.
a pizza place, and then there was this Italian place. I was like, man, I need me some Italian. So we went next door and had some Italian food. I had some lasagna.
Come on.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was so good. And then just wine and dine me all night. And then the after party back in the trailer.
There's an after party?
Yeah, after the show.
Who played the show?
It was Katie Offerman,
Yeah, she's awesome.
Nate Smith,
Yeah,
Wow.
awesome.
That's great.
Come on.
Those are the
come
two
on,
you remember?
Come on.
and then 2 other dudes.
Then you, okay. A lot of people there?
Yeah.
So were you hosting it or?
Yeah, I got on stage, said a few words, you know what I mean?
What is that? We don't know what you mean.
No, just said what up, like said hello to the people.
A lot
you know
of
what I
high
mean?
fives. You hear all the high fives?
Yeah, no, that's why I said he's like
but
high-fiving himself
Yeah.
all segment.
But I'm feeling, I mean, I don't know the other 2 dudes. I didn't know the other 2 dudes.
Well, you probably did and just don't remember.
Yeah, I met one of them. Like I met both of them, you know what I
If
mean?
you're hosting, I'm sure you introduced them. At
No,
some point.
I didn't introduce them.
You never said their name?
No, I never said their name. Like we went to a bar beforehand and shook
Scuba,
hands.
can you find out who the 2 guys are Lunchbox is forgetting?
Yeah, I think one of them is Drew Baldridge.
That's it, Drew Baldridge.
Okay.
Drew Baldridge.
And
Okay.
then one more, I think Dylan Schneider.
That's it.
There you go. That's it.
That's
Dylan
it.
Schneider.
And I will say it is interesting to see the different aspects of how artists go hard or don't go hard.
What do you mean by
Say
that?
more.
Well, because the next day at the airport, you know what I mean, we're all on the same flight.
I got a picture of you from Nate Smith and A1.
See?
Nate Smith, who I love that dude, and we're friends. He sent me a video of Lunchbox standing at A1 Southwest.
Oh, wow.
And he
Oh, they
goes,
upgraded you to.
That's
he
what I'm
goes, I
saying.
didn't know you guys were such big ballers.
Well, you know who flies like A1. Like, that's
The president.
Kings do
Hey,
that.
but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, how cool. I mean, look at that. That's a big deal. If Nate Smith is taking pictures of me, he's
Oh,
like,
that's what you took from
He's
it?
impressed
Got
by
it.
what's going on me. But you see the different levels of who goes hard and who doesn't go hard. Because, like, you see the next morning, Katie Offerman, bright-eyed, smiling, like you could tell she didn't go hard. Nate Smith looked a little tired, but he was still there. Like, he said hello to me in the airport. And then, let me see which guy it was.
You don't even know their names.
Who's that one, Ray?
That's Mike you're talking to, not Ray. Oh my God. That's Mike you're talking to.
I know, but the other guy, he had his hood on.
Which one?
What's his name? Dylan Schneider had his hood on, sunglasses on, looking at the ground.
Because he went harder. Because he's trying to like hide that he was.
I think
an
he
artist.
went. I think he went hard, and so that's what I took from it. Is like, man, he went hard. Katie Offerman went right to bed. Nate Smith maybe stayed up a little bit because he looked a little tired, but I mean, it was just interesting. But yeah, and then when the night was over, they were all hugging me. Hey man, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. They put me back in the car, sent me back to the mansion, and I came home like a king.
Good for you. That's fun.
That's pretty cool, man.
So, but anytime I wanted to go anywhere all weekend, boop. All right, car picked me up.
You just pushed a button.
Yep.
You heard it.
I'm just surprised by all the high fives he got.
A lot of high fives.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was great.
Everywhere we went,
Hey,
people were high fiving, dabbing him up.
Hey, the Bay Area, they love us. I walked into that Italian restaurant. I wasn't in there 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And this table looks at him and goes, Lunchbox! Some dude's birthday. His wife
Dylan
recognized.
Schneider, dude.
No. He was celebrating his birthday. He goes, man, my wife recognized you, but we're like, no way. And he was freaking out. So, of course, we had a shot of tequila. And,
Of course.
High fives.
high five. We did high five.
Yeah,
We did
yeah,
some
yeah,
pictures. You know
Happy
what I mean?
birthday.
But I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
They treated me like a king.
Thank you. Well, that's fun. Good for
Yeah.
Tell you what.
you. We'll check in with you other 2 goofs in just a second.
Yeah.
I need to eat my chocolate though from my calendar Morgan got me. This is called
Your Advent calendar.
huh?
Your Advent
Advent.
What's
calendar.
that mean?
It's in anticipation of
Christmas.
Christ's birth.
He's already been
You're
born.
waiting for the birth of Christ.
He's already been born.
No.
No.
Hey,
This is-
spoiler.
No, the season. Like, this
Yeah,
is the Advent
your-
season.
His birthday.
No.
However you want to look at it.
Anybody want to? I'm still like 5 days behind because today's the 11th.
Oh, so you got to make up.
Anybody want a chocolate?
I do.
A heart chocolate, red one?
Yes.
Well, what flavor?
Red?
Yeah.
Maybe it's not red.
Hit me.
Can you catch it?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Dude, the fastball? What,
Yeah,
oh, no.
sorry.
That was a very aggressive throw.
Going?
Yeah.
Lunchbox will catch it.
Yeah, go.
This dude and I have been doing this for years.
Oh, I was trying to catch it in my mouth.
Okay.
Thanks, Morgan, for my advent calendar.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, hold on. We're going to come back. We'll catch up. And then, do you know Ray? I don't know why this was passed over. Raymundo has a Christmas song.
No. Like Vacation, but Christmas
Yes.
version?
Oh.
White Claw Christmas?
Okay.
I didn't know this.
Neither did I. Okay, hold on a minute. I want an update between Morgan and Lunchbox because I know you guys were hosting an event together.
Yes.
Was that over the weekend?
Yeah, well, it was on Thursday night.
I saw Lunchbox that posted something. It's like, Morgan wants me to take 2 pictures because you got an outfit change. It wasn't an outfit change. I thought your jacket was really cool. And then I thought your dress was really pretty.
Yeah, and I wanted to show off both, and you can't see both.
And why was he being such a hater?
I don't know.
She was like, wait, we got to do an outfit change. And oh my goodness, can we not just take one picture and be done with this? But whatever, you know
It's
what I mean?
one more picture. Watch this. Take my jacket up here. All right, take it again. Boom. Done. That's all it took.
Yeah, but the poor stranger that had to take the pictures, we had to stop, interrupt whatever they were doing. Here, can you take a picture? Then they took it and they started to hand the phone back, and Morgan's like, oh, wait, I got to do an outfit change.
That's not such a big deal. She just ruined a jacket.
Yeah.
Just saying, the lady looked annoyed.
So, Morgan, how did it go with him? Because I know he was going to back out of it.
Yeah, so it ended up going okay, but
He showed up.
yes, he showed up. Well, I had to pick him up.
When are you going to get a car, dude?
I don't know, man. I ain't got one yet.
Yes, but for all our listeners out there, Lunchbox has an Altima that has how many miles?
215,000.
And it's gone. It had a great life.
Yeah.
Like
18 years.
Awesome.
Smoking cigarettes.
What?
Buying lottery tickets.
Your car did that?
It can do all that.
That car did so much for you, and we should take a second here and have a moment of silence. Keep the music going. Just in its honor. Okay, but now it's time to move on because you have a great job. You can afford a car and stop asking all of us for rides.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Thank you. All right, so you picked him up, Morgan.
Yeah, so I picked him up, so we had to come. But during our, we would talk to the people on stage, and part of this event was an auction, and there was some massive things up, like packages.
Massive.
Like
They were unbelievable.
trips to Montana.
Trip to Africa.
Whoa.
Crazy stuff. So every time these pretty wealthy people would bid on him, Lunchbox would try and convince them to take him with them. Every single time.
Why not? That's good, right?
So was your motive to be funny as that's a joke, or was your motive to really get someone to take you on the trip?
50-50. I mean, it's funny, but then what if they actually say, yeah, I'm like, all right, man, got in.
Did anyone say they'd take you?
No. Everybody just like, I
Crazy,
don't know
that guy's
who's gonna-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, going once, not going to take me. Going twice, not going to take me. All right, fine.
So you kept going to that well?
Yeah, I kept going.
Yeah.
Next one, it was like a trip to Gatlinburg and get to go tour some brewery and distillery. And I was like, hey, I'm available that weekend.
He did it for all of them.
Every
Hey,
I was
I
like,
got no
this joke is
plans.
old. This after the first time.
Because it's funny once.
Yeah.
To a big, yeah. So no luck.
No luck.
Okay.
No,
Anything else happen of note?
Yes. So I think he made somebody really mad. I don't know if he made him mad on the show.
Why
over
did you
the
look at me when
years.
she said that, Lunchbox? Am I supposed to know this?
no, I don't know. I was just looking at her and then I looked back at you to see what I don't know what she's
Okay.
going to say.
Or we made him mad during the stage. I don't know. So we were standing by this hot chocolate stand. Lunchbox and I were right next to each other. And some guy, I saw him out of the corner of my eye, purposely throws himself into Lunchbox.
Like physically?
Physically, his whole body.
But not punch.
Not punch. Like a
bumps into
shoulder.
him?
Like a really shoulder check.
So 10th grade. We do that in 10th grade.
Sure.
Yes.
So, but bros do that to be stupid. Was it a bro move?
I mean, we didn't know him.
What'd
He
you
was a
think?
stranger.
I think the dude thought he was really cool, thought he was going to send a message to me, intimidation-wise.
But why? Why did
I don't know. I don't know why he did it. Maybe he doesn't like me.
hated that joke, man?
Maybe he didn't like my jokes on stage, or he
Jealous.
just listens to the show, or he's jealous of my clout. Maybe his girlfriend or wife was ogling me, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And he was
yeah,
like, I'm
oogling,
going to
yeah.
show,
Ugly.
whatever you call it. Because it was me, Morgan, and some other dude, and we had plenty of space between us and the table. So there's no way. And he acts like he's going around getting toppings for his hot chocolate. So he would have had his back to me. Instead, he ran straight in between my shoulder blades.
So you think it was done with malicious intent?
Oh yeah, because
It wasn't being funny.
No, because I had hot chocolate, and it wasn't like a slight tap. It nailed me where my hot chocolate went flying everywhere.
Well, the lunchbox that I know wouldn't take any crap.
Right.
I slammed that guy down.
Hold on. I'm at a charity event, and I looked at him and I said, "What was that?" He goes, "Oh, did I run into the radio guy?"
God.
Okay, who's the dude? Now I want to go beat him up.
That's
That
amazing.
sounds-
And I was just like, "Okay." And
So
he
he was
goes,
really messing with you.
"Yeah," and he goes, "Oh yeah, the radio guy. That was an accident."
I wonder why he was doing that.
And it was just
Do you know
so
who it is?
weird.
No, we have no idea
We had-
who it was.
Right, and the guy that was standing there with us was from Folds of Honor, and he just goes, "Well, that was really strange." He goes, "At first I thought he was just being a bro," and he goes, "Then I just realized he's being a."
Yeah.
Yeah. We got you.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I'm sorry that happened.
I had to give Lunchbox I literally hand motion was like, don't do anything. Just
He wasn't. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, I don't think you weren't going to do
His
anything, were you?
He wasn't.
His eyes looked like, oh my gosh.
He was
I
at a
wanna
charity
punch this
event,
guy.
right? Otherwise, you'd
Right. Oh, yeah, exactly.
Whooped his
It was
butt.
just, I was like, what a.
Yeah, that
for
really
him.
is a douche move. That's terrible. That's awful.
Yeah.
And you didn't do anything to him specifically?
No, never saw him. We didn't see him the whole night, and it was out of nowhere, and it was in the middle of when Lee Bryce is playing, and so he had to come out there on purpose just to do that. Like there was no
Lee Bryce's bassist tried to fight me once on stage. Was it him by any chance?
no because he was on stage playing, and
Got
it
it.
was just so awkward. And the dude from Folds of Honor was like, "That was weird," and we were like, "Was he drunk?" But I was like, "He wasn't drunk. There was no chance he was drunk. It was definitely on purpose."
Any way you could track out who that was?
I mean,
I mean,
I
I
do
could-
remember what he looks like.
yeah, I mean, he had a blue suit on.
Oh, okay.
I know that.
That helps.
So I mean, I could take pictures of that night. If you found pictures that night, I could point them out and put
I'd
them
love
up.
to. I'd love to know who it was.
Yeah.
I got a little
Was
something.
it? Was
I got
there a
little
ton
something
of
in
people
store.
there? Or
Yeah, there was a decent amount of people there, but there was a photographer, so I
Yeah,
bet
because like,
he's on.
if it was an
the photo.
accident, he would have accidentally grazed my arm.
Right.
But
and then
to-
not go. Oh, the radio guy."
Yeah, did I bump into the radio guy?
All right, we'll move on because I'm like, that's what really
I
gets
mean,
me going.
Lunchbox does
Icky.
kind of rub people the wrong way.
Yeah, but don't mess
though.
with don't mess with our people.
Yeah.
He does though. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand, but still, it doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter. Amy, how was your weekend?
it was really good. I was actually in Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Oh, you're in my neck. Huh?
Yeah, in your neck. So, but after
You
y'all,
went to Bobby's event?
No,
she didn't show up. We
it-
kept looking for her.
No,
Wow.
it was. I wasn't there the same time, but went to a Christmas party there. But that Fayetteville is awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I never spent.
where I would live.
Time. Yes, I could support that.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we have it, guys.
There really is like a lot to offer. We went to that museum.
Well, the Walmart started there, so there's a lot of like culture there as well that they
Yes.
have brought. At the University of Arkansas, there's a lot of culture. Springdale, you could go to all the towns there. It's a fantastic place. I'm
Yeah.
very biased.
I went and watched or saw. I went through the museum. I don't know what all I was looking at, but like they had Andy Warhol's. I recognize
They
that
did?
name. But there was all these exhibits, and Annie Leibovitz had this thing, and
Anybody bumping
No
you
way,
like the
Anna
radio
Leibovitz?
girl? What?
Annie
You don't know Annie Leibovitz?
The photographer? She's still alive.
Yeah,
She's awesome, man.
Oh, I thought
She's
you guys
been
were
around
being
for-
funny and you actually know who this person is.
We do.
I thought Amy was name
No.
dropping some random person. I'm
No,
like,
she's like a famous photographer. She shot like Miley Cyrus on Variety. I mean, just famous photographer.
okay. All right.
She fought like every. She took
Now I
the
want to go
last-
bump him.
She
Told
took
you.
the last photograph of John Lennon the day he was shot, and they didn't know he was going to get murdered that day.
That's true. Nobody.
Right.
No
did.
one knew that?
did. Well,
Yeah,
maybe
wow.
the guy
They-
that shot him.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
No,
about it.
but it's crazy. Hours before a whole photo shoot.
The guy that shot him was a super fan too.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Massive super
Crazy.
fan. That's fun.
Anyway, we did a lot of other cool things, but I just wanted to shout out to
Why were you there?
I went to a Christmas party.
Oh,
with my friend.
it was a party.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Someone's?
Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Was it Coach Pittman?
No.
Coach Musselman?
I find out that what? Hey Ray, I want to hear a little bit of your song.
Yeah,
So Ray Mundo has a song called White Claw Christmas. Now, do you sing in it or do you just write it?
I rap in it. And I also wrote it with Eric Dodd.
Okay, so Eric Dodd sings, you rap.
And then our other buddy Bruce Wallace is in there as well.
So this is called White Claw Christmas.
Yep.
By Eric Dodd.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys heard this?
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay. Would at any point I may stop it?
It's pretty quick. It's a minute 50, but yeah.
The whole
stop
song's a minute 50?
Yeah.
Let it rip, Tater Chip. Yeah, your rap part's kind of jarring.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not very Christmassy.
No.
I like
That's
that.
good.
It's
That's good.
awesome.
It's a little catchy song too. It's just like in your face. It's like
She's like
it's like Onyx back in the day. Onyx.
Yeah.
Yeah, my white got Christmas.
Yeah.
I like
Slam! Wow.
Good.
I do like that though.
Yeah, it's just tough to play at the Christmas party with the family though, because it is a little rough, right? Yeah.
No,
No, man.
no, it's really it's not.
Great.
Dude, baby, it's cold outside. I'm gonna get you drunk and lock the door. Baby, it's cold outside. Don't tell your mom. Like there's Christmas is all full of creeps.
Yeah, and it's also for people that can't afford a good Christmas. You can still have White Claw and have a good Christmas.
Amen.
Right.
Amen. Okay. Well, I think we have it.
Under that Target tree.
It's Raymundo! Scissor Raymundo!
Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
Merry Christmas.
If you go up to my Instagram, Mr. Bobby Bones, we put out a new episode of Too Much Access at Kansas State basketball with Coach Tang, who's the basketball coach there. They teach us how to play basketball like we're 6 years old because we need that. We take lessons from Division I championship coaches. Pretty funny, but
Yeah, I mean, I would think that y'all don't have
think that
some
'cause,
of the knowledge that.
all
Yeah.
Okay.
knowledge, yes. Skills, no.
We got the knowledge.
But Mr. Bobby Bones, going to watch that episode. Thank you guys.